And good evening. This is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com and the Women Report. And now it is time to preview another conference. This is not going to be a conference. This is going to be a mixture of eight, nine conferences in one whole grouping. The Chicago Public School League, all those little mini conferences. I'm going to talk about some teams. I'm not going to go for the underdog, middle dog, and all that other stuff. I'm just going to talk about some teams and some kids, and that's it. Now, two main teams who what I think is the game of the year in CPS is Phillips versus Simeon, no doubt about it. Now, just to let's talk about both those teams right now. So, Phillips and Simeon, um, they have unbelievable talent from bottom to top. Unbelievable. College coaches can take a big map and have pictures of each the kid, and they can throw a dart at it, and it'll be a D1. It'll be definitely a D1 player. They're that good. It's unbelievable what Simeon and Phillips have. It's just tremendous. It literally is just tremendous. They're literally holding up the trays of food up top, and all the rest of the little CPS schools are trying to jump up and get the food. Simple as that. They're that good. Simeon and Phillips are unbelievable. And Phillips going to 3A is literally like basically, I can't even describe it. Like basically a big bully just going down to with going down to middle school, a high school bully going down to middle school, and just smacking the shit out of them. That's how bad. That's literally how scary it is. Phillips going down to 3A. It's just scary. And what Coach McAllister does at Phillips is an unbelievable job. Not Curry, but Simeon, great job. The Wolverines are stacked again. Defensive tackle Tyree Turner. I'm forgetting the other kids. I'm forgetting all the other kids' names, but Dominique Reed, another good again. It's just stacked. It's just two of the best teams in the CPS, in the Chicago. I think two of the best teams in the state for talent wise. Honestly, they can basically with just talent. I'm not talking about team. With talent, they can beat some of the big Catholic schools and 8A schools there. So that's my thoughts about for Phillips and Simeon. Now let's talk about some of the schools. Solero Academy, again, they won 7-4. Quincy Patterson, Isaiah Morrison, now the new defensive back, kid's a beast. Player that you should look out for is Jose Balseros. But it's going to be another interesting year for Solero Academy. They got the stars. They got. It's going to be a good year. That's all I'm going to say. By the way, Phillips got 11 wins last season, including playoffs. Simeon got 8 wins, including playoffs. Curry, Marquise Burks, Jackie McNeil. Again, I'm surprised Curry doesn't get more respect than it does because McCurry has been able to produce some very good players, and I'm surprised that no one really has paid attention to Curry that much. But again, these are good players. Marquise Burks and Jackie McNeil is especially very good. I also like Tank Rodriguez too, and they got a good little group of running backs too. All right, Taft. Of course, they got the Kevin Nagzaxo kid, wide receiver, and Kobe Collins, wide receiver from Taft. Taft has got an excellent group of wide receivers, which is very impressive with Taft. But it's going to be a good year, especially in Illinois Redbird. Now, because I got my notes here, I do see, like I said, I do see Phillips doing good. I see Simeon doing really good this season. I think Simeon's going to surprise a lot of people. I'm not, when I mean surprise, I mean not one playoff win. I think they're going to go. I think they got a chance to go to DeKalb. That's my personal feeling. Solero Academy is going to impress some people and surprise, and is going to, I think, going to be in the playoffs again and get a good couple, maybe 2 or 3 wins in the playoffs. All right, let's get into down more schools. Chicago Vocational School, CVS, Markel Peggs, defensive back. Great small little defensive back, able to cover. Great on his reads. Does an unbelievable job bringing a wide receiver. But Markel Pegg, CVS, really good. Sarah B. Good Academy, or if I mispronounce the name, Good School, Good Football. Jamar Strickland and Damian Gilson. Edge rusher Damian Gilson is another player to just keep a little bit of a close eye on. Next is Hubbard. Hubbard went 8-4, 8-4 in the playoffs. Great offense, very solid offense. Leonard Smith, quarterback, athlete, really, really impressive. He's going to be a junior next year. He's going to be heavily recruited. Running back, Tyreek Williams is another person to watch out from Hubbard. Okay, 8-3 last season. Morgan Park, quarterback and athlete Benjamin Little, middle linebacker Anthony Green. Morgan Park, I think it was 10 years ago, something. They had a great group of players. This year, I think it's Morgan Park's year. I think they're gonna impress a lot of people this season. It's gonna be a very good year to be in Morgan Park. Very good year for Morgan Park. They're gonna have a very good year. Next, Urban Prep Brownsville. Urban Prep Brownsville is another emerging school to keep a close eye on. They're getting some talented players. They're going to keep getting more talented players. Just watch out for it. Running back Howard Brookins, one of the best running backs in the state of Illinois, and quarterback athlete Jeremiah Webb. He's going to be good. I think he's a junior. Next one, Lincoln Park. Jacob Dahl, quarterback. He's a quarterback to keep a little bit of a close eye on. Ability with his arm, good accuracy, ability to escape pressure. I really do like Jacob Dahl. And then you had 7-2 Mather, middle linebacker, who I think is unbelievable. Omar Owani, cornerback Isaiah Walker. Mather is just really impressive. It's going to be an impressive year for Mather. Again, they produce some pretty good running backs and linebackers. And my last one, because someone told me that they were in this, they must be. El Rabi's got a great group of athletes. Fionn Davis is a player to look out for. El Rabi's just impressive. I've seen some of their players, class act kids, good kids, kids that want to play football. El Rabi's making a lot of noise. What that coaching staff is doing with that school is unbelievable. Pay close attention to El Rabi. It's just telling you that. Pay close attention to it. Now, I couldn't do all the CPS schools. In fact, some of the CPS schools' huddles were old and all that other stuff, and YouTube videos were absolute bad. But if you have any questions, please email me at coachbigpete@fb@gmail.com. Please follow Coach Big Pete on Twitter and Deep Dish Football on Twitter. Also on Facebook, Deep Dish Football, Coach Big Pete on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, Coach Big Pete, and please visit deepdishfootball.com. Have a lovely day, and good luck to all the teams. I think you guys are going to do good, and there's a lot of great talent here. A lot of great talent and a lot of good kids. So, thank you so much, and have a lovely night.